It is my reserve month, and it's actually my second trip that I'm starting right now. I'm gonna log in. I was good for technically a total of 6 days this week. The first 2 days I bid for a 2-day trip. I held that, and I bid for it because it had a Phoenix layover, which is what I've been having like the last 2 to 3 weeks. I just haven't vlogged because you guys know Jordan is there, and for those of you who don't know, my husband is there and my oldest, and well, I used it to just be able to see him if I can, because I have not been home since mid-April. So that's where I was able to hang out with him. And then this trip, I was still good for 2 more days, and it's an all-nighter. It's my first time doing an all-nighter, so I'm like en el nombre de Dios, you know. I go there, work the last flight out to Portland, have an hour and 50 minutes sit on the ground. Thankfully, we do keep this aircraft, so maybe I could get a little snoozer in, and then we do the red eye back, and we'll see how it goes. The load's going there, it's pretty full, but coming back it's really light, and I mean everything is still filling up. But this is what we have to see, like where everybody's sitting and if anybody's sitting in the wrong place. But anyways, I got my coffee. I am the number 3, which I hate, but it was the only position available for this trip. It's a little over 4 hours there and almost 4 hours back. So see you in Portland. So it's 5:30 in the morning. We got in like 20 minutes early, more than 20 minutes, because we were supposed to land at 5:42 and then went deplaning. But I'm just waiting on the shuttle to get to my car, and then I'll let you guys know how it went. We made it to the car. It is so early, and oh my god, this was my first time doing like an all-nighter, which basically you work like the last flight of the day where you are at, and then you go to the destination, and then you work the last flight, basically the red eye back to base. And it was a little challenging. I woke up at 7 in the morning yesterday because, you know, mom life. Milo woke up at 7, so that means I get up at 7. You continue to do mom life until it's time to get ready and go to work. I decided to come to work a little bit early yesterday, and just to try to get a nap in, and I did get like an hour and a half nap, but that's literally all I've slept since yesterday. So it was really hectic. My crew was awesome though. I was with a senior mama, who was really cool, and then I was with 2 other junior people, so I was the second most senior. And the crew makes a difference, honestly, and I think I've said that before, and if I didn't, let me tell you that the crew makes a difference. You could have the shittiest trip, and if you have a good crew, like, they push you through it. In this case, it was a good crew, but we were all freaking tired. When we landed, like you guys saw, we did turn off the lights. We were trying to take a nap, but they were like loading cargo like in the belly of the plane, so you could hear them just pounding, and I was just like, oh my god, I can't even like get a quick nap in flight. I mean, we did the service. We weren't full. We had like 76 people, I believe, in total, and we just did the service. Half of the people didn't want anything, and then, well, I just watched movies. I was trying to stay up. I I had a coffee that I had bought before we left, and so I drank half of it like on my first flight and the other half of it coming back, but like I just didn't finish it. Like my stomach was like, just drink water. This is my second trip on reserve, and I'm glad I did it because we were red flagged. Once I was at the airport, I like just checked to see like if anything else had popped in. I don't know if anybody else does that. I like to do that. And we were red flagged, which means I would have gotten news if I was at home. And honestly, like, I don't know if I've told you guys this, but I am pretty senior for my reserve month. I am number 19 out of 105, which never in my career, and I've been flying for over 10 years already, have I ever been that senior. So I didn't want to sit at home because I don't like just being on call. Like even when I was based at home, I did not like being on call. I get anxiety really bad, and I'm just such a stressor that I just need to know. And lately with the last trip and this trip, I have held my first choice, so that's really nice. You know, I get to kind of pick and choose what I want to fly. Like if they all look shitty trips, well, at least I could fly like the one that doesn't seem so bad. So some people always ask, like, do you fly the same route? Do you have the same shift? Do you start work the same hours? And it's like, no, we do not. And that is something that really catches up to me, because let's say, for instance, my last trip that I just did, you are working during the morning hours, and then you get to your hotel and you literally have to go to sleep when it's still morning because you work that same night the red eye. So for example, I was in Mexico City. I did Mexico City to Dallas to Phoenix. I was done by 11:30 in the morning, but I had to meet downstairs at 4:30 in the morning. So done at 11:30. You kind of have to go to sleep because you report at 11 that night, and it's hard to be able to adjust those flip-flopping days, like having to go from working during the day to boom, you're working at night now, get your rest. And when I'm in Phoenix, you know, part of the reason why I picked those up is so that I could see my husband, so that I could see Jordan. So I suck it up and I just push through it, but it's really hard. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this short little video of my all-nighter to Portland and back, and I will see you guys tomorrow, which will be in a few days for you guys, for my 787 training to get qualified to work the big wide body. I'm excited about that because we started going to Greece, back to Greece here in Chicago and London, and I believe someone was telling me that we are getting Dublin back. So I'm really pumped about that, and we shall see what the future holds. So with that being said, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.